Oh, I think we're on TV. Sorry. Hi, everybody. This is Central. Oh, I'm on that camera. I couldn't even figure out. All right, everybody. This is Central Valley Talk. Welcome. I'm Austin Reed. It is June the 16th, and Shirley Nellon is back with us from Grandma's Old Fashioned Butter Bunches. You are in. So I've got a top five. I've got a top five list of guests here at Central Valley Talk. You're on that top five list, so there you go. I mean, and I interview like 30 people a week.
Oh my God,
so,
that's amazing.
See, I've been doing that here at Central Valley Talk for 2 years. I wonder how many people I've interviewed. That's a lot.
Oh yeah, a lot. Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
How are you?
I am fine. I'm great.
You're great?
I'm super duper excited about just doing butter bunches right now because we recently, during the pandemic, got our cottage license. So I'm excited over that because that's going to save a lot of money. Being at a commercial kitchen is so expensive.
Right.
And so now I can do small batches. You know, when you're at home, say on a weekend, maybe if you're not working, you can do small batches.
Right.
And it saves in the long run. And I can still have the kids, you know, watch me and still train them, the ones that are autistic. Right. So I can still utilize Boredom Busters kids. So anyway, I'm excited over that.
By the way, did I tell you that, you know, BB?
Yes.
Yeah. So we've got 2 interns thanks to BB.
Yes.
And they are kicking butt.
That's great.
We've got Victor. He's actually right now, as we are doing this, him and his friend, they are out filming video for the news tonight.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't that cool?
That's cool.
And then our other intern, Desiree, and she comes with her friend Porter, and Desiree goes out and gets stories and does
good.
Weather graphics. I mean, they're kicking butt.
That's
so
good.
Shout out to BB.
Yeah.
Shout out to you for
over
introducing.
At Boredom Busters. If you guys can look her up, Boredom Busters. Ileana Perez, awesome group, nonprofit. You can get your kids. I do have a young lady that has been trying to track me down. She's come out to River Park. She's deaf. And she wants to do something with butter bunches. So I'm thinking in the next 2 weeks, I sent her an email about maybe doing like a small focus group with her to go out and maybe pass out samples at River Park and see what people's opinion is of butter bunching. What's my packaging like? What's my taste in different, you know, butter bunches? And so I'm really thinking about bringing her on board because she's been so diligent, you know, during the pandemic, asking if she can come and work. So I'm gonna hit BB up and see how we can get her in there.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Check it. Yeah. Look, everybody, look into Boredom Busters.
Yes, Ileana Perez.
Just incredible.
Yes,
what
great.
they do. So and you work with them.
Yes.
And you've got kids.
Yes.
That help you. They create the bows, right? And apparently, by the way, these right here are for my daughters, right? So this will be Mackenzie, this will be Madison's.
And they're going to get to sample our first butter bunches just came out with, and they're called California Gold. They are our puff, you know, like popcorn balls. They're puff balls. So we're going to see how your daughters will have to let me know what they think. You know
they're going to be obsessed.
I hope, but they aren't vegan, so, you know,
I know they're
when they're bouncing off the walls, don't say anything.
I'll give this to them tomorrow morning. Not at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, your wife's going to love it.
Yeah, she will not let me give that to them right now. So that's awesome. What else do we have in here?
I brought you some bags because I'm getting ready to do Juneteenth tomorrow.
Yes, so we're going to talk about that in a second.
So I brought some smaller bags just so you wouldn't have to open up all the big bags.
Oh, okay.
But I do have...
so this is the Juneteenth one.
Yeah, that one has like 4 different flavors in it. It's just the colors of the flag for Juneteenth. So I'm really super duper. I passed those out on Tuesday night to my customers for free, just so that they would kind of know what's going on. They're getting a holiday and they don't know what they're getting a holiday for.
Right. So I asked one. I'm not going to say who, but I asked one of our colleagues here at Central Valley Talk. I said, "Did you know today is Juneteenth?" And he said, no. I said, well, no. In Fresno is starting to celebrate it today.
Right.
It's going to continue until Tuesday.
Right. They're going to do, I think, a flag raising at the African Museum tonight.
That's tonight, exactly. So that's super exciting. But yeah, I want to talk more about that in a second. But what else did you bring? You've got, let's see, wildberry.
Yeah, wildberry is a new one that I just brought. I brought out a strawberry with chocolate, a fudge one. I didn't bring you that one, but a fudge one. I got so many different new ones.
How do you a birthday cake?
Oh yeah, birthday cake. A lot of it is my customers.
Oh, yeah, here's a strawberry.
They give me. They say, "Can you make? Can you make this? Can you do that?" And I try. Sometimes there's a winners, and sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
So that's why I said your daughters will be testing out our puff balls because they may be a winner, they may not.
Well, I already know they're going to be winners. So this is amazing. Thank you.
Oh, you're
as
welcome.
Always. So Juneteenth.
Yes.
Celebrating Black freedom.
Yes, 1862.
1862. And in Fresno, there's a number of events that started Thursday, will continue until Tuesday.
Right.
For you, as an African-American woman, how important is Juneteenth to you?
Well, it's very important to me because even though Texas was the first place where they actually did the Emancipation Proclamation, freedom for blacks, but you have to remember all the things that African Americans prior to us went through, and we weren't. Even though they say it's freedom, we weren't really free because they were still catching the slaves. They were still having to sharecrop and work. But just leading up to where we are now, we have come such a long ways. What Dr. Martin Luther King did, we could never. I mean, African Americans all over should always get up in the morning and be thankful for the patriots that was before us, because they paved the way for us, or even for me, to be sitting right here, right now, to be able to have gone to college, to get an education, to be able to read, to be able to write,
to have your kiddos.
Yeah, to have a business, to have anything. We owe the patriarchs so much. Freedom comes with a price, and it came with, and it's not just African Americans, but it's a time to reflect. But there's the Jews, there's the Indians, there's so many people that have gone through not being free.
Right.
So.
Right. And that's why, of course, you've got the Juneteenth.
Yes. So I was super excited about just coming out with that.
Butter bunches.
It was like my way of just being able to say thank you.
Yeah.
And so I didn't sell them. I gave them out at my booth at River Park for free, just to bring awareness to people that may not have known anything about what Juneteenth is.
Right. Yeah. And I've noticed that a lot of people don't.
They don't.
Why is that? Now, before I ask you that, I wasn't taught Juneteenth in school.
No. Well, I wasn't taught a lot about Black history until I went to college. When I went to Fresno State is when I learned about a lot of Black history. You don't learn that, say, in high school or in grammar school. We learn about Martin Luther King, maybe Shirley Chisholm. She ran for, she was a Senate. Different ones like that, but we don't learn. But when I took Black history in college, then I was able to learn more about Booker T. Washington and, just so many I was able to learn. And then I did a trip to Allensworth. Okay. I didn't even know. I didn't get that until I was in college. I didn't know anything about Allensworth. So you learn more about history as you probably get older and you continue your education outside of grammar school and high school.
Right.
So.
But man, this kind of stuff, I'm sorry, but you know what? I don't care. If you disagree with me, fine. But we have to teach
right.
our kids history.
Right. And our
so
parents,
we don't repeat history.
Right. And our parents, we have to remember, our parents will teach us experiences about what our grandparents or great-grandparents went through, but it's not the full history of everyone, because maybe they didn't even know.
Yeah.
So it's Black history is very educational. It's very rewarding when you learn what the ones before us, what they went, the patriarchs, what they went through.
I like that name.
Yeah, what they went through for me to be here today, to have freedom.
Well, you can can you after Juneteenth, if somebody is watching and they're like, I want these.
Oh yeah, they can get it.
Okay, butterbunches.com, and thank you.
Oh, thank you for having me, because I'm
just the best.
Excited just about always being able to get out there and let people know what Butter Bunches is doing. Oh, but before we go, though, I have to let you know I am in Sacramento at Harold's, so I'm going to hold up this shirt.
You're in Sacramento? Wait, you're telling me you're breaking out of the Fresno market and going to Sacramento as well?
Yes, I'm so excited about being there. Yes, so I'm really excited about being in that store.
Okay.
It's just, people are just learning about Butter Bunches, and so we're kind of getting out there, and I'm excited about it. God is doing great.
And, of course, you will be at a number of events.
Yes.
Where do you update, do you update it on your Instagram? Hey, Butter Bunches is going to be here.
If you follow me on Facebook under Butter Bunches or Instagram under Butter Bunches, I'm posting all day long, reels and pictures.
You have to.
All day long.
Why are you not?
They're probably tired of me.
Well, you know what? We got to do an Instagram story after this.
Oh, that'll be
So then
great.
at least you have somebody else with you.
That's
now
right.
people can
They'll
be
say,
like,
Austin.
they'll be like, I don't want to see him. My goodness. Where's Shirley? Okay.
Thank you so much, Austin.
Thank you. Great to see you.
As always.
And by the way, everybody, I've known Shirley for a couple of years now, and I don't have to try this on air because it's so darn good, and she knows that how much I love it. Good. So there's just no point. It's delicious. Get it today. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
All right. I'm Austin Reed. This is Central Valley Talk. Thank you for joining us, everybody. We've got another guest coming up here in just a couple of minutes, so stay with us as we're hanging out with you on this 16th of June.